Alright guys, welcome back. So today gonna be like a raw uncut vlog in the fish room, man. Might be a little bit of a longer video, but we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna show you guys pretty much all the tanks and some of the changes that I made. You can see some of the changes I made back there. I redid that whole rack system. We added a few tanks to that, so we'll get to that here in a second. I went ahead and scaped a couple 40 breeders, added some fish to those, but I'll give you guys a little closer look on that. And then we'll talk about the 2 new fish species that we picked up. And then at the end of the video, I'll probably go through and give you guys like a little cinematic shot, some B-roll shots of the fish. So make sure you stick around to the end for that. But we'll just start over here, take a look at these exodons. As you can see, these guys are in here doing good. I had asked you guys in the video I had dropped about these exodons, should I add some piranhas in here too here? You guys was like, I got some mixed opinions about it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave the exodons by themselves. I'll probably add maybe like some exotic plecos or something like that at a later date. But I'm not going to go ahead and put no piranhas in here. I think the exodon will probably eventually kill the smaller piranhas. Once the piranhas get big, obviously the piranhas will probably knock them off. But when the piranhas are small, they kind of skittish. So these exodons ain't scared at all. And they mean and nasty. So I'll probably just leave the exodons as is. And maybe we'll do another piranha tank in the future, because I definitely would love to have like a tank full of piranhas just swimming and eating. I think that'd be super dope. That's what's going on here. Everybody's doing good. Everybody eating good. And the tank is just crystal clear. Gotta love it, right? Well, over here, let's take a look at our little discus over here. Our little discus. They definitely some little discus, man. I can't wait till these dudes start getting some size on them, man. They just so little. But they eating good, healthy, super aggressive eaters. For them being like as small they are, this discus being like slow swimmers, they definitely like eating. But we only got 3 of them. I'm definitely gonna get some more in the future. Just haven't got around to it. I got so much other stuff going on down here, so we just stick to what we got. But the tank is looking good. It's a kind of a bad glare. Let me step off to the side a little bit. But the tank is looking good. The plants just seem to be doing well up under this higher light. It's doing okay. It's not giving the growth that I would want like those lights over there, but it's definitely growing some plants, and I can't complain. That's what's going on with our discus. Trying to get y'all a good shot though, because it's such a glare behind me with the other tanks and stuff. But you guys see them, they looking good. Over here we got the 60 gallon. I went ahead and made some changes to this. I don't know if you guys can notice it, but we got some fish that's missing out of here. I moved some fish out of here and moved them to different tanks. I'll show you those here in a second, but this tank is doing good. The only thing else I want to do with this aquarium is I want to get these flag festums out of here. So I got a nice pair of these flag festums. I want to put them in like a 10 or a 20 gallon so that way I can start breeding them, because they lay eggs in this aquarium all the time, but these giant Daniels don't allow them eggs to survive. So I want to get, actually this the pair right here. That's the male and that's the female over there. So I want to get those guys into like their own separate aquarium. And then that way we can start breeding those. I think that'd be super dope to start breeding those in the fish room. But everybody else is doing good in here. I wish these Damon eyes would breed, because look how big they are. Like, let me see. They're at least about 5 inches. They're about the size of my hands. They're at least about 5 inches. And I just wish they would breed. But maybe in the near future we'll dedicate a tank to them and see if we can get them to breed as well. Because like I said, with all this activity going on in here, I doubt that would happen. I do be seeing like 2 males be locking lips sometimes. They be over here locking lips. So I know they got, I know I got some males. For sure this one right here is a male. Because you can see he has those long, let me turn the light up a little bit. You can see he has those long, I don't know what you would call them, but his fins, streamers, or whatever you want to call them. So that's definitely a male right here. You can see him attacking this one right here. So hopefully we can get a pair out of there. We'll see how that turns out. Look at that flag tail though. I can't wait till he get big. I'm throwing him right in the monster pond. He going right in with the monsters. All right, let's go over here and look at the 55 gallon right here. I made some changes. As you can see, we got fish in here and we got fish in here. So if you guys remember, I had pretty much all my South and Central Americans in this 55 gallon. So I went ahead and separated those, and I added some over here, the bigger ones. And I left pretty much the smaller South Americans here, like my fire mouths, the convicts, the rainbows. I got like a smaller Texas cichlid right here. And then we got this little African jewel. So I left these guys in here, and I probably end up finding like some smaller, more smaller-ish semi-aggressive South and Central American cichlids to go in here with these guys. But for right now, I like how this tank looks. It was getting a little too overcrowded for it, because like with these guys over here, they're nice. They're a nice size. We got the bigger Texas. We got the, what is that, a Jack Dempsey. We got the Vieja. Then we got our Dova in here. And then we got our cat who's just at least a foot. He has to be almost a foot. He's getting big, but he's going to be getting moved out of here probably in the next couple weeks, just waiting on a few things to happen. Then we'll be moving him out of here. But that's what's going on with this tank. I just moved these guys in here for right now, so that way I can kind of like space them out, because it was getting a little too crowded in here. It wasn't any aggression going on. It was just a little too crowded, and I wanted to like space it out a little bit and, you know, give me something else to look at in a different tank. So everything looking good. Give you guys a little closer look on these guys. I apologize about the glare, but ain't much I can do about it. Nice Texas cichlid right there. But they're doing good up in there. Got our little baby Africans over here. A lot of these guys are going to be getting sold this weekend at the fish swap. So if you're local, make sure you come check out the fish swap. I'll leave the information in the description if you guys want to come check it out. I'll be selling a lot of these for dirt cheap, just to limit the numbers a little bit. But everybody here healthy, looking good, and nice and fat. So that's pretty much self-explanatory there. Just a bunch of baby African cichlids. But down here at this 40, let's show you guys this one. Look at that male down there. So I went ahead and escaped this 40 breeder down here. Just added in some rock, and I put I had the 1 male and 3 female. These are Williamson blue lips. And you can see that male right there. He has morphed into that yellow, and he is absolutely beautiful, man. Like, beautiful, beautiful fish. And this might be, after keeping so many Africans over the years, like, this might be the biggest Mubuna I ever seen. Like, they grow so fast. Like, he's every bit of 6 inches. And I haven't had them that long. They just outgrow every other African. I don't know what it is about this species, but they get massive. But there's about 4 of them in here. The other ones are hiding right now. You can see him over there looking like he want to breed with somebody. Oh, there's the female right there. That's why he was over there doing that. Yeah, he's over there chasing that female. And I already got some fry from these guys, so look at him. He is ready. Go ahead and breed with him, shorty. Let's get them babies going. As long as he don't kill her, that's all the thing is. So I went ahead and moved them in here to this 40 breeder. And they're doing just fine. He's just chasing around because he's flared up right now and he want to make some babies. So, and she's not cooperating with him, but she needs to go ahead too, because we need some more fry out of these guys. But that male is stunning. I love that male, man. Just the color, that yellow. Man, he's beautiful. Super beautiful fish. Super, super beautiful fish. So that's what's going on in that 40 breeder down there. That 40 breeder is just still empty, you know, just saving the space for whenever I get some more fish or make some more things happen. Then we will, you know, get that set up as well. But I don't know what I'm going to put in there now. This 40 breeder down here, this one might be a little harder to see because it's a little bit more of a glare. But I went ahead and scaped it. Added in some like artificial plants in here and some rock work. And I like it. You know, it's kind of different from what I normally do. You know, I kind of just like keep things real and natural, but I really like how this is looking right now. And I'm happy with it pretty much. But I went ahead and added in our heckalites in here. And I just turned the lights on down here in the fish room. These guys only been in this tank maybe since yesterday. So they're not even adjusted to this aquarium yet. But probably the next week or so, they'll be up swimming like everything else. But I got, 6 heckalites in here. And they're nice and beautiful. They just not really on nothing right now. They're hanging out. But while we're here, let's show you guys our new fish. So back there in the back, you can see we got a beautiful green tear, true green tear. So that's one of the new fish that I had recently picked up. And he is beautiful. He has a really nice big nuchal hump on him. I wish they would come out to the front, but they're still a little skittish yet. They're not used to this scape in this tank yet, but in time they will. That's a beautiful green tear right there. True green tear. Definitely excited about him. And then in the back there, I don't know if you can see, but we got another Vieja back there. That's pretty much like the one that's up there. Yeah, pretty much like him that's up there. But he just not as colored up down here just yet. But they will. Just give them some time. Next time you guys see these fish, they'll be up swimming looking good and nice and healthy. But so that's what's going on here. And I'm really excited about this tank, man. Like, I just wanted to do some different things, and that's what I love the most about my fish room. Is just I'm able to just play with tanks and try different things and see how it works. So that's what's going on there. You guys let me know in the comment section, did I take a W on escape in this setup with these fish in here? I think that's a dope little setup. Now over here, you guys seen these in this 40 breeder, but y'all haven't seen them at this magnitude because I went ahead and added some cichlid sand in this one, and I added some cichlid sand in that one over there. So now you can really kind of like see these fish in here. You can see that blue regal male. He's colored up nice. And we got these tangerine tigers here, these OBs. I'm definitely going to go pick up more of these same species just so I can get the numbers up in this aquarium. Because I just want to have numbers for breeding purposes. And then if you look right here, we got a little giant Daniel swimming around in here, bro. Like, the dude then jumped out to 60 from the back and landed in here because these 40 breeders sit deeper than what these tanks on top sit. So he fell right down in here, and he just been in here swimming, and I ain't moved him. He's been here about a week now. And I'm gonna leave him in here. I'll probably eventually move him, but for right now, I'm letting him just swim and do his thing, man. I'm just glad he alive and he didn't end up on the float somewhere. So that's what's going on here. Still no breeding with these guys yet. I wish these fish would start breeding, but I just think I need to get more numbers, and they just need to get more adjusted to this aquarium. Hopefully this cichlid sand will kind of help with the pH in this tank and maybe get the pH perfect to where they will be more reluctant to breed, but we will see. And I'll keep you guys updated on the progress with these guys as well. But that blue regal is fire, bro. Super fire. Now these guys over here, these are my prolific breeders. Everything in here has bred for me more than enough, man. I got so many of all these species of fish that I ain't got nowhere to put them, man, to be honest with you. But still haven't put no backgrounds on these 40 breeders yet, so it's kind of like y'all can see like all behind them and stuff like that. So eventually we still gonna put some backgrounds on. It's only so much I can do in a day to keep these tanks going. But added the cichlid sand to this one as well. We got this fire-eyed male who's really ain't that colored up right now. Probably because that zero oblique one is probably the boss right now, or that hung guy. I don't even see my male hung guy. It look like he probably color ain't really popping right now. He right there, but his color just ain't popping. So I'm thinking the zero oblique one the boss right now. So, but everybody in here doing good as well. Love it. Definitely one of my dopest tanks. Just sit and watch it late night when I'm down here in the fish room. But over here, as you guys seen, I made a lot of changes to this rack system. So you guys know I had tons of 2.5 gallons sitting up here. So I went ahead and just kept just one row 2.5s, and then I added in 20 long there and a 20 long up here. Now up here we just got in, I don't know why they hiding, they were just out swimming. But we just got in a bunch of African cichlids that are either I don't have pairs for them, or they just have crossbred with each other so much that I'm like, all right, let's leave them in here. But there's quite a few in here. Maybe towards the end of the video they'd be out and about, and I'll show you guys some B-roll shots. But these are some dope little fish, and that's just what I want to do with this little 20 long, just to have something up here, because the fryer racks was cool, but I'm just going to relocate them to another area, and then we'll just keep these tanks right here just to fill this gap in a little bit more and have some more tanks. I just had these 20 longs just sitting around. I'm like, man, I got to use these 20 longs. I just can't just have them sitting in storage. I got to get them out here. But we just kept this little rack of 2.5s right here. I think I just got some cherry shrimp in this one who are starting to take off and do their thing. We got some beautiful little guppies. I think these are some platinum guppies right here. Some fry growing out. Thinking here we have some rusty cichlids, which are these guys right here. So we got about 15, 20 of them up in here. They just hide back there behind that filter back there. Growing those guys out. In this little 2.5, we got some guppies. These are some Carolina blue guppies that are growing out in here. I can't wait till they can get bigger. I got a whole nother tank full of these guys fried too that I need to move over here. I just haven't had a chance to do that. And I think this 2.5 is empty, but I'm gonna go ahead and move in some Crebency babies into this one because I just got another batch of those. So we'll probably move those over there at a later date. But as you can see down here, I put in my red devil, man. Like, this dude, I try to put him with other fish. I try to do everything I can to get him to coexist with everybody else. He just mean and nasty, or he just want to tear the tank up. So I just moved him down here for right now. That way we can still see him, and he can be visible for us on the channel for right now until he gets moved to the monster pond. But you can see it's hard to keep his tank clean because all he do is just move everything around. But it's a beautiful fish, man. Like, the colors are just crazy on this fish. It's just like bright orange. Just beautiful though. But that's where he is going to be at for right now until a few more weeks, and then he'll get moved. Thing down here we got, so we guys can see them. They so small. We probably got about 50 baby African cichlids up in here. Just another little grow out tank for right now. Nothing crazy. Just trying to grow some fish out so that way I can sell them and get rid of them. Same with these guys over here. Just some more Africans, some yellow tops that I'm growing. They're starting to get a decent size, starting to show some color. So hopefully we can start sexing these here soon. Probably the next few months we can start sexing these and start pairing them off to breed or sell, whatever I decide I want to do with them. But definitely dope. I just got so many fish, man. Just trying to, like, sometimes we want to get rid of stuff just to free up some space down here. But in this tank we got our beautiful baby flower horn. You see that one right there, nice and fat. He the biggest one out of all of them. Hopefully that's the male. That's what I'm thinking because of how big he is. But we got 4 of these guys, and let's see if I can get them to get excited. They definitely some good eaters. They don't press around when they get to the food. Yep, so that's what's going on there. Just waiting for them to grow out, man. They just grow slow. I thought they grew a little faster than this, but I guess I should know because I grew out a whole short body flower horn. It took quite some time to grow out. Over here we got the angel tank. I went ahead and moved in our other Electra Blue Aquarium in here. That was in the 60 gallon. So I moved him in here with the smaller Aquariums. You can see got some nice little smaller Aquariums up in here that hopefully we can breed in the near future. So we got about 6 of them in here hanging out with the angels, and I definitely want to get maybe some corridors or something, some type of bottom dweller that kind of brings a little bit more life to this tank. And then I want to just add a lot more plants to this aquarium as well, have it nice and lush. It's just so hard when you got this many tanks. It's hard to just plant every tank, man, and have it nice and lush. You'll go broke trying to do that. But the angels looking good. Ever since I put them in here, they didn't put on some size, man. I'm talking about they got super tall since I put them, especially this guy right here. Look at them fins on him. Dude, and got super tall and beautiful. So we'll probably end up picking up some more angels, probably add about another 5 or 6 of them to here. Some nice size ones, and then we're just gonna let this tank be angels or cars and maybe one little bottom dweller. So you guys can leave some comment sections. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know, should we add some corridors or some plecos? You guys can just let me know. But for right now, that's what's going on here, and I'm happy with it. Look at that little betta. Gotta check him out too. He looking good. That moss is growing crazy. The plants is growing crazy. It's always nice to give a little update on him. He's doing good. I've yet to do a water change on this aquarium as well. Since I set it up probably about a month ago, I've never did a water change on it. And these plants are doing what they need to do in this tank. It's crystal clear at all times. Way more clear than anything I got down here, to be honest. Over here we got our brevises and our tiger bars. We'll be selling some pairs of these this weekend as well. So hopefully we can get quite a few of these out of here because I got some fry of these, and I also have tons of pairs. So I want to kind of lower the numbers on these guys as well. So we'll see what happened there, but they are healthy and doing good. Even the tiger barbs are nice and healthy and fat. Super nice, super nice. Got some guppies in here. Some nice little assortments. Dope. Now these 2 tanks up here still empty. I got something dope coming for this tank, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I got a really cool fish that I'm gonna be adding to this aquarium. That's why I have yet to put anything in there, just letting it run and do what it do. Same with this aquarium right here. I'm gonna go ahead and like fully make this like a full planted aquarium. Since it has a dirt substrate, I'm just gonna plant this thing all the way out and just have it super lush. Probably put like a nice grow light on top of it and just let these plants do their thing. That way I can use this to propagate a lot of plants and things like that as well. So that's gonna be going on here. I'll probably put like some type of community type fish. Maybe I was thinking maybe like some rose line barbs. I've always wanted some of those. I think they look super dope in the planted aquarium, so I might add that to there. Or maybe you guys can leave some suggestions in the comment section. Let me know what should we do with this aquarium. But for right now, it is what it is, and I'm happy with it, you know. Now down here, let's talk about our other new fish in the fish room, man. This is our oscillated puffer. So picked this guy up the other day as well. And I really like this puffer, man. Like, he has so much personality. And he just be chilling doing this thing. I've been feeding him clams and bloodworms. And he's doing good, man. They get about 6 inches, I heard. So he's still pretty small. He's probably about a good 2.5, 3 inches. So I'm excited to see him grow and see what he turns into. But it's definitely a beautiful little puffer. He has so much personality. Like, when it's time to eat, he just comes right up to the top of the tank. Look, there you go. See? He just be up here. Don't bite my finger though, bro. So yeah, he has a lot of personality, man. He's like a little puppy dog. I really like him. So now we got 3 puffers. We got an oscillated puffer, we got a Fahaka puffer, and we got P puffer. So we got a nice selection of puffers in the fish room as well right now. And I might go back Hold on now. But I might go back and pick up some more of these guys, just to have a full tank full of these little puffers. I think that'd be super dope. Just something different, man. He got nice little blue eyes on him. The patterns on him is pretty cool. Up. He hungry. Move my finger for he snap my thing. So that's what's going on there. Super excited, super happy with that purchase, man. Y'all can let me know in the comments. What should we name him? I don't know if it's a male or female, obviously, but let's leave a name in the comment section. What should we name the puffer, man? Because he has a lot of personality, as you can see. Dope. Super dope. We still got a little Fahaka, a little baby Fahaka over here, living, doing good. Been trying to get him fat. I need him to grow, man. I need him about the size of that guy over there. Look, he's still like, bro, you gonna feed me or what? Yeah, so I love Fahaka. He doing good. Feed him a lot of bloodworms and like snails. He's kind of too small to eat any clams right now or anything like that. But he's definitely, where did he go? Oh, he up there. But he's definitely be tearing up them bloodworms for sure. And this tank, this is where my other pea puffers at. Where they at? They be hiding like, oh, there's one right here. This tank needs a good cleaning, but it still looks really natural and good. Just need a good water change on it. I have yet to do a water change on this aquarium since I've set it up. But it's looking good. Plants don't matter. You see the plants just growing nice and strong, but there's a lot of mold, there's a lot of detergent in there, so I need to get in there and vacuum it out and do a nice cleaning on this tank. But we will get around to that. It's just so much down here when you got 60 plus tanks. It's just hard to keep up with everything some days. I don't even know how I do it some days. But over here, still have yet to put any fish in this little rack system. I was going to move my flag. I might end up moving the flag festums here and try to breed them in there. Not 100% sure yet. We'll see what's going on there. But these guys have been doing their thing over here. I got tons of fry of these mosaics right here. So I got a nice little breeder box holding some fry in here. These, what are they called? Where they at? Oh, there they go. These tuxedos, koi tuxedos, excuse me. They have laid some fry, so we got a nice amount of fry in this little breeder box as well. Got all these little plecos. I will be selling some of these plecos at the swap for dirt cheap, so make sure you come tap into that as well, because we're going to have good plecos going for you guys. So this tank is doing, I can see a female, like she need to get put in the breeder box here soon. Two females, like they're nice and pregnant. But I just got so many of these fries, like I can't even keep up with the fry that I got for all these fish. Same thing with these swordtails. We'll be selling these at the swap as well. These nice little orange and black ones. They're cute. And they're about pretty much breedable size. So I'm going to go ahead and sell these guys for dirt cheap and just keep the pair back there to keep doing what they do. Look at this little pleco right here. Look at that male just chilling like, oh, you taking a nap, buddy? Nice female. I've yet to get any fry out of these, which is kind of disappointing, but just being patient, because I really want a lot of these fry. Like, that female is just beautiful. I can't wait to get a lot of fry of her. But pleco's doing good. Same with these Dumble ears. I will have these at the swap as well. And right now I got a couple females in here trying to get them to drop before the weekend. Hopefully they can drop because they're nice and pregnant. If not, somebody gonna be getting some pregnant, fat Dumble ears. But hopefully they drop in the next couple days. So yeah, we got those going, doing their thing. Same thing over here. These are Carolina Blues. I showed you some of these guys in the 2.5 earlier. Got some more plecos right here. There's tons of fry in here. Probably about 100 of them inside this little breeder box right here. You can kind of see them through the net a little bit. So I got so many fry of these guys. And then there's fry living in the tank. There's fry in here. There's fry back over in the 2.5. I got 200 or 300 of these fish. So won't be selling these just yet. Maybe online, but not at local swaps, because I bought these from a gentleman at the swap, and I don't want to be buying fish from people and then back selling it at the swap. So we'll probably just sell these online. So if you guys want some of these Carolina Blues, just let me know, and we can make that happen. Here we got our Africans. I got a female in here that's holding right now. Let's see if we can get this male to come out. Oh, they just on high, but you guys see when they shot across the screen. But I got a female that's holding. Probably strip her come Monday. And we have some more yellow tops, as I showed you guys some other fry earlier in that 30 gallon doing their thing. These have yet to do anything for me. These firetail guppies have yet to get any fry out of these guys. I see a female that might be potentially pregnant, but they haven't even dropped no fry in the tank unless they having them and they eating them right away. So they might just not be good parents. So probably gonna have to focus more on them and get them going, but doing good. I've been trying to work on these 10 gallons down here. I need to move all these crebencies that I got in here. This tank is really hard to film and look at because there's so many plants in here. But you can see all them baby crebencies. I need to move these guys out of here as well to like a 2.5 gallon or something. And see what they got going on so I can grow them out. I got a whole another tank of crebencies that I'm going to be selling at the swap this weekend as well. I set this tank up. Just added some moss on that wood, threw some little fake plants, a couple real plants scattered throughout, and we're gonna see what this do. I'm thinking about, that's what I was thinking about, either putting the flag pheasants in here or in that 20 gallon I just showed you guys. You guys let me know which tank would you think would be better for them. I kind of like this tank because it's just how it's naturally scaped, but we will see how that turns out. Over here, I got to talk about this, dude. I can't just not pass this up, man. So I had picked up this Oscar recently, and since him being home, he just hasn't been doing good, man. You can see this Oscar is laying on his side. He's alive, he's breathing, but he's just not doing good. So we're going to just do our best to try to grow him up and try to bring him back, man. He's just not in the best condition, and it's pretty sad. I really wanted to grow another Oscar out, especially like this one. He's very beautiful, but he's just not doing good since being here. So I got him in this 10 gallon right now and just trying to get him to just get strong, get some strength, man. He's breathing, but he just don't have no strength. And it sucks because I just can't let him die, man. So I'm going to work hard to try to keep him going and bring him back, and hopefully he can just be a showpiece in the future, man. So I'll keep you guys updated on his progression and see if he can make it, man. But right now, it's just not looking good. So I don't know. It sucks. It sucks for real. Got some black Moscows up in here. No new breeding with these guys yet, but that time will come. Then we got some of our swordtails in here that I'm going to be selling at the swap as well. So, yeah. But that's like pretty much a little update on everything down here. Just wanted to go through and show you guys a lot of the changes that's made. I know it's probably like a longer video, but I like making these longer videos. I just like talking and showing fish, man. That's really what I like doing. And you guys get to get the full, real, raw cut of it all. So I put these rocks in here, and I'm seeing that a couple of my fish ain't scraped themselves already since putting these rocks in here. Yes, like my cat got a little scrape on his side, so I might take them rocks out, man. I was just tired of like a bare tank. But he's going to be going to the pond, and those videos are going to be dropping as soon as I get back from Aquashella. I will be dropping some fire content, man, for you guys, man. Some well edited, some dope ass content for you guys, man. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because you're not gonna want to miss this pond build that I got going. I've been putting it off for quite some time, but it's going to be well worth it once you guys see the vision that I bring to life. Let me check on my puffer one more time. He's so cute. I love him. At this point, I'm just recording and rambling, been rambling for 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. If you're new around here, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. And make sure you turn on your post notifications to be notified when I drop these videos.